upon article on Absolution, and the graphics in Absolution were amazing, dude. Amazing graphics. So, I just thought it was really cool. I got actually Silent Assassin on every single mission, dude. I played that game a lot. And, because you'd get a rank every level. And basically, if somebody seen me, I would load it back to the checkpoint. So essentially, I beat every mission without anybody knowing what happened. Because in Hitman, it's so cool when you do the mission so perfectly that the bad guys don't even know what happened. They're like sitting there like, dude, he's dead, and he's dead. Who did it? And then they start blaming each other and stuff. They're like, did you do something? And they're arguing, and they shoot each other sometimes, and it's hilarious, dude. And, you know, you basically beat the game the way you're supposed to, because you can beat that game however you want. I mean, you can go in guns blazing, but, you know, that's not really how you're supposed to do it. But I loved getting away with it, like poisoning people and putting on disguises and stuff. It was awesome, dude. That game is so good. I waited till the season was done and then bought it. Okay. So was it? How was it, guys? Microtransaction. New one comes out. Judicial mission. Okay. Contracts. No money are mine. Absolution was more linear than the other games, though. Yeah, for sure. The other games had like a specific way to do it for the most part, and Absolution let you be a lot more. Is that what you mean? Like, I forgot what linear means. Does linear mean like you have to do it this exact way, or does linear mean that you have more freedom? Because I felt like you had more freedom. You could beat the mission in so many different ways, dude. I love the rainwater and how it interacts with the 47. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Hey, take it easy, Clayton. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. It's good to see you again, buddy. The disguise system in Absolution sucked, though. You had to hold LB to blend in. Yeah, you did. You're right. We're what in the... See, now, I haven't played those PS2 ones in forever, dude. Fucking Silent Assassin, Blood Money, and Contracts. Those were all on PS2, right? Because then 360 and PS3 had Absolution. And then this one came out. Newest one, it's Xbox One and PS4, correct? I never played Hitman, the first one. That was on PC only. But I mean, it's probably not very good, to be honest, because you're so used to all the cool new stuff. I mean, the blending in, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it was just a little bit more realistic. You know, the people weren't as stupid. You know, they'd actually catch on to what you're doing. And as you walked past them, they'd like look at you and stop and like look and see what you're doing. And you'd have to like hurry up and keep moving. It was kind of cool, man. I don't know. Absolution, from what I can remember, see, I played... It's probably not fair for me to say, because I played those other ones a long time ago, dude. Super long time ago. I can't even remember them, dude. Nothing specific. I remember in Blood Money, it might have been Contracts, where you had to protect the president at the end. I remember that was super hard, dude. I remember me and my cousin would play through them together, and I remember it was super tough, dude. It was the last mission. I think we ended up just like going guns a-blazing and just doing it the easy way or something. Not linear as like Sandbox. Best non-linear missions in Absolution are Chinatown. Yep. Streets of Hope. Cornfield segment. Attack of the Saints. Okay. Yeah, man. You know, see, that goes to show you how good that game is. I remember those missions you're talking about. And I played that shit a long time ago, dude. I played that... Shit. I don't know. Whenever it came out, I played it right when it came out, dude. I bought that first day. And I remember my buddy at work if you were online, we were on Xbox Live, and you can see the scores that your buddies get. And I remember he's like, dude, the scores you get are fucking ridiculous. I mean, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, well, dude, I load it if I'm seen. If I'm seen, I load it. I try to beat it perfectly, the way you're supposed to. So I'll walk around the whole area. Like when I would unlock a new level, I would just scope it out first. Like, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? Where's that? And then I think, okay, where's my route? What route am I going to take? This guy shows up at this time, and this guy shows up at this time. You know, and that's how I would do it. Like, oh, okay, here's poison right here. I can poison this guy, and then he's going to think that he did it. One of the coolest things you did is you went in this underground thing. I think it was in Chinatown. And you make this arms dealer is selling to a cop. And he sells it to him, and they're talking about it. He's like, well, look at some other guns I have. I have some other stuff, too. And the guy's like, okay. So he's all looking at it and stuff. And the cop's looking at it. He's the one buying them. And he's basically selling them to him for cheap. And doing some fucked up shit. And you end up getting up there, and you take the gun. You take the gun, and then you go back down in the hole where you're hiding. So they get back, they turn around, and they look at it, and he goes, hey, man, where's the gun at? You know, because he already paid him. He's like, where's the gun? And the guy's like, it was right here. And the cop's like, hey, man, don't be fucking around with me, dude. I'm a cop. Like, I can arrest you right now. And he's like, oh, yeah, you want to throw your weight around? Well, I'm this person, and I know this. I have you fucking killed, dude. You know, and they start arguing with each other. And he's like, where's the fucking gun, dude? He's like, no, you're pulling one on me. You know where the gun is. You're trying to get another one from me. You know, and they start arguing. And then the cop fucking shoots his ass and kills him. And then he just walks away. Leaves him there. And I'm like, dude, that was badass. And the whole time you have it. So it was really cool to like outsmart them like that. I thought that was fucking sick. I love Splinter Cells. Run for your life, Blackwater Dexter's Industries. My next favorite stealth series is Splinter Cell. Okay, see now Splinter Cell, I've never even played through a Splinter Cell. So my thing was back in the day, I played Metal Gear Solid, and I played Siphon Filter. Those were the games I loved. So I never got a chance to play Splinter Cell, but I heard it was super good, dude. I'll have to go back and play those sometimes. I love the original composer of the Hitman games. Love the dark electronica ambient soundtracks. Yeah. Yup. You have to get the notepad. Selling info on your contracts. Get the cop to shoot the target. Okay, that's what I did then. Because I remember they got in an argument. It was hilarious, dude. I remember I was cracking up, dude. And then there was another one where this guy... You take the gas, okay? See, there's a gas station nearby. And you take the fucking gas, and this dude's out on the phone, and he's talking about you. He's like, hey, man, everybody's dying. He's like, somebody's around here. That agent's around here. He's here somewhere. I'm going to fucking find him. And he's all talking on the phone. While he's on the phone, you're dumping gasoline out. So the guy's like, yeah, I'll get him. Don't worry about it. And he gets off the phone, and he flicks his cigarette. And his cigarette starts on fire, and it starts him on fire. And everybody's like, oh my god, oh my god. And he kills himself. It was awesome, dude. I was like, yes. He's just sitting there fucking burning alive. One thing that cracked me up in that game, though, was they would do something like that. Like, they'd burn themselves alive, and everybody would be all in a commotion for, like, you know, a couple minutes or something like that. And then they would just go back about their business, and he's just laying there. It's not like an ambulance showed up or anything like that. It was hysterical. What's up, J-Love? Have you noticed that some third-person games today have the character on the side of the camera a little? No. What, do you have any examples? Like, what game are you talking about? What's the third-person game you're talking about? I wish Absolution's melee weapons wouldn't kill someone instantly, but where you strike them multiple, it's a little boring when it's a one-hit kill. Yeah, Metal Gear's too slow and has to be. Yeah, it had a lot of cutscenes, dude. I'm with you on that. Once I got to Metal Gear Sons of Liberty, I played through that one, and then I was kind of like, the story was just kind of stupid, dude, because it was so fucked up, dude. And also, I didn't like how Metal Gear had so much mechs. There were a lot of mechy stuff, where there'd be some giant, not only Metal Gear, but there'd be like other robots, like, just, there was robot people and robot characters, and I was just kind of like, you know, can we just have normal fucking characters? Just some badasses or something? And it kind of drew me away from it. I liked how Siphon Filter was more about the virus, and just Siphon Filter, the way that you shot, it was interesting, you know, that target thing, where if it filled up all the way, you'd start taking hits. That was pretty cool. It was just different. And Siphon Filter was the first time where I seen a fucking taser that shoots. And you'd hook onto them and they'd be like, "Wah!" It was awesome, dude. I remember that game. Man, we played the shit out of those. So much fun. I still remember when you got to go kill the guy in the park that has the flamethrower. That was awesome. Have Siphon Filter Logan Shadow on the PS2. I have never played that one. I've only played Siphon Filter 1, 2, and 3. And then I tried, what's it called, the Omega Strain. And I didn't like it, but I played it a long time ago. I have a feeling if I played it again, I'd like it. Because I have a feeling that I was just bad at it, and I think that's why I didn't like it. I was kind of like that when I was a kid. If I wasn't good at a game, I'd like automatically not like it, and I hate being that way. So now that I'm older, I don't think I would have that same mindset, and I think I'm better, and I would figure out what to do. Because I remember the graphics and shit looked awesome. I wish point shooting was in 2016 Hitman. Loved playing that in Absolution. Yep, Absolution. I still remember sneaking around in the library, and all the cops are trying to find you. Those levels where you had to get away from the cops, that was crazy. I still remember that level too, where you had to kill the 3 assassin chicks. They were nuns. That was awesome, dude. They were setting your house on fire and shit that you were sleeping in. That was sick, dude. Just a really fucking cool game, dude. Absolution, just all the way around, was a badass game. Respawning turned me off in Omega Strain. Oh, there was respawning and stuff? Okay. Like I said, I've never played that one. Or, Omega Strain. Okay, I've never played enough Mega Strain to know what you're talking about. I played it for a little bit, dude. When it first came out, I think I was probably like 13 or 14 years old. And I didn't play it for very long because I thought it was going to be like the old ones, and it wasn't. Because I remember you weren't Gabe Logan. You had to be the agent. And I remember that was one thing I didn't like. Because Gabe Logan was kind of just like your sergeant or something. And he was just running the mission. And you had to do what he needed you to do. Which I think, looking at that now that I'm older, I think that sounds cool. So I don't know if I'd like it or not, man. I don't know. I'm sure I would, dude. I mean, I very rarely nowadays freaking hate a game. It'd take a lot for me to hate something. Dude, do you remember the PS2 game, The Punisher? Do you remember that game, the Punisher game? Dude. Or the game Freedom Fighters on PS2? That was badass too, dude. Those are games I've got to stream. PS2, man. Once I get into the PS2 library, man, there's a lot of shit I want to fucking replay. And I never got a chance to play it. And I actually have it here. It's called Run Like Hell. I never played that either. And The Suffering, dude. Remember The Suffering? Oh my god. Yeah, Run Like Hell. It's right here. Run Like Hell. It's like Aliens, dude. It's badass. Hunt or be hunted. Basically, in this game, I think I remember the advertisement. I never played it back then, because I kind of got forgotten about. But basically, you don't really have weapons, dude. You have like very limited weapons, and you gotta run. It's fucking badass. It's just a different perspective, Some people hate that, but I'm okay with playing a game where you don't have a lot of weapons. Because I think a game where you ended up getting weapons later, but at the beginning you didn't have a whole lot of weapons, was The Evil Within. And I like The Evil Within. I thought it was badass. I need to still play the second one. Try playing the first Splinter Cell and not knowing how to hold your breath and to steady your sniper rifle. I know that people think point shooting would make the game too easy, but your instincts drain rapidly. Oh, okay. The Punisher game on PS2 is brutal as fuck. It was awesome, David. It was awesome as fuck, and you had to collect all the comic books from all your memories. You'd get memories of shit. It was badass. I mean, I'm a huge Punisher fan, dude. Huge Punisher fan. I read the comics growing up, so when that game came out, dude, I knew who the Russian was. I knew you fight him in that level where you're all in the jungle gear. I knew. See, the way those characters played was like the comic book, and I knew. I had read all the comic books. I was like up to date when that came out. My dad would buy them for me every month. That game was sick, dude. I knew the bad guy. You were killing that mafia family for your first mission. That was the first comic. You had to kill that mafia family. He fucking kills them all, dude. The comic's brutal as hell, dude. It's by... Isn't his name Garth Ennis or something? Was the writer? Yeah, I found out a new Punisher comic was starting and my dad showed me, and I remember he started buying me them, dude. It was so good. But that game was based on that comic book, so I knew everything that was going on in that comic book. Jigsaw and everything. My favorite levels in Contract Star Silence. See, I don't remember any of those. I need to play it again. I gotta get the PS2 Punisher. It's so good. And dude, you can get PS2 games for like nothing, man. So like, there's so many good PS2 games, dude. One of these days, though, dude, I gotta stream Driver and Driver 2 for PS1. Fucking Driver, that game's awesome, dude. Dude, we used to play the fuck out of some Driver. I'd like to play through the old Grand Theft Autos, even though I'm not a huge fan of them. I remember they were fucking hard. Back in the day, they were hard for me, dude. I remember I beat Grand Theft Auto London, but I could never beat Grand Theft Auto 1 or 2. I could never beat them. I remember 1, I got really far, dude, but it was hard as fuck. And it's partly due to the controls. The controls in those games are not good. Not good controls. But I just remember I'd burp and fart. And then people would be like, hey, knock it off. It was hilarious. And I remember when you'd get missions. Oh, shit. When you'd get missions from people, they'd be on the payphones, and it'd be like... And you'd have to read it at the bottom. Game was super goofy. Yeah, I have the NES Punisher too, and Darth, I like it a lot, actually. I like that game, dude. I like Hitman missions where the SWAT team is present. Yeah, yeah. I remember that, Matthew. Not along the levels of Hitman Absolution with SWAT teams, but ICA. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I did a Punisher playthrough. Yeah, you did the arcade game, right? The arcade game's fucking sick, too. The arcade game's based on, like, the old comic books, definitely. Where he's wearing that outfit and everything. Absolutely. With Nick Fury and everything. See, Nick Fury in these comics I'm talking about, he's not even in it. You don't see people like him in it. It's more of like if Punisher was real. You know, he's this badass, but it's like more of a realistic story. Like, there's not... Daredevil was in it. He beats the shit out of Daredevil, dude. Like, you'd think he's gonna kill him. But you don't see Spider-Man. You don't see any of those guys. Hulk. You don't see stuff like... He's just basically going against mafia people and other assassins that are trying to kill him. And the Russian. He's in it. He's kind of a famous villain. Jigsaw's in it. Jigsaw's another one that, you know, he's in all the Punishers. I just remember the mission where you go to, like, the piranha tank. You're at the zoo. And you're putting people's heads in the fucking piranha tank. And Tom Jane talked for that game, too. He did the voice. I mean, it was perfect, dude. Tom Jane is, like, the perfect fucking Punisher, dude. I never watched the TV show. Everybody was telling me I need to watch this Netflix TV show of The Punisher, and I heard it's fucking awesome. And it looks awesome, because I've seen some previews of it. I just don't watch TV shows anymore, man. It's hard for me to keep up. I used to watch, like, Walking Dead and shit, but I don't even watch that anymore. But I guess this Punisher one is just awesome. Levels of SWAT teams are King of Chinatown. Okay. Both a PC 2004 game. Oh, okay. I didn't see you do that, Black Gift. That sucks. Yes, I do, Darth. I have it in the plastic too. That's his first appearance, and I have his second appearance as well. His second appearance is, what number is it? I have a super nice copy too, by the way. It's a beautiful copy. I bought it back when I was a kid from Comic-Con. I bought it for, like, I think I bought the first appearance of Punisher for $130, I think is what it was. Now it's worth way more. Especially, oh shit, I missed that. GTA 5, especially on the PS4, was awesome. Yeah? Fuck yeah, dude. GTA 5 story's sick. Yes, he voiced the 2004 game. Okay, yeah, you played it. Yeah, for sure. It didn't resemble him from the movie at all. He looked like the comic book one. If you read those comics, he looked just exactly the same. More built, bigger. 130. Oh, I did some... Tom Jane was the worst Punisher movie-wise. I've never seen the Dolph Lundgren one. I heard it was terrible. Dude, I love the Tom Jane one. That's crazy. I loved it. I thought Tom Jane did a great job. You ever watch Dirty Laundry on YouTube? Punisher Dirty Laundry. Tom Jane does another part. They do a little fan-made thing. It's awesome.
Mom, Dad.
Yeah, I'd have to watch it. Dolph Lundgren killed it. Huh? I've heard terrible things, dude. I've heard that he sucked. So that's interesting you guys are saying that. I heard that was like the worst Punisher. Worse than that one that came out. Oh, dude, the one after Thomas Jane. That was terrible. That was not good. I mean, he acted more like the Punisher from the comics, where he's like coming down from chandeliers and spinning and shit. I mean, that's the kind of shit he does in the comics. But I just didn't like it. You didn't like the one with Kevin Nash? Kevin Nash is the Russian. Come on, it's Kevin Nash. Just remember, it's the 80s, man. Every time I thought Punisher before I knew anything about the Punisher movies, I thought Escape from LA and Escape from New York. That guy is like the Punisher. Snake Plissken. But they say he's like Solid Snake, which is what he's based off of, for sure. But he always reminded me of the Punisher. You can call me the Punisher. What does he say at the end of the movie? Oh, you sadists, murderous. He says all this stuff. He's like, you'll come to know me well. You can call me the Punisher. It's freaking awesome. Like, how can you not think that's awesome? I get like chills watching that, dude. One of my favorite movies ever, though, man. Rambo: First Blood. Dude, that's arguably my favorite movie ever. Rambo fucking First Blood. God, I love that movie, dude. Love it. Nothing is over. Nothing. You don't just shut it off. A little before Christmas, I'll do it better. That'd be cool, Matthew. Do that. Thomas Jane was better. I thought so, too. If you haven't seen the Dolph Lundgren movie, then you have no right to complain. That's true. The best one. It did. It followed War Journal, though. I agree. It did. But I didn't really like it, man. Not really. To me, I was so fixed on the Thomas Jane one. Dolph Lundgren is a genius. Kevin Nash as a Super Shredder was better. I have the Dolph one on Blu-ray. First Blood is amazing. Slow down, Dan. Yep. I hear you. I'm aware of where I'm at. Thank you, Darth. You're the man. Darth is my manager. You know what, guys? You got me really comfortable, though. You guys got me in a comfortable mood. I'm not shivering at all right now. It's going to be huge here in a second. And not having to get the fucking power-ups right here is huge, too. Okay. No shivers my way. No shivers my way, boys. What do you say now, kid? What do you say? What do you say now? What do you say? That's what they do in baseball, like when I was up to bat. I used to hate what they'd say. What do you say now, kid? What do you say? Like, I'm fucking batting, dude. Shut the fuck up. Expendables films. Hell yeah. Expendables was awesome, dude. Super Cino Death Run Edmund. Yeah, Black Gift. I'm the same way. Fuck yeah, G-Man. We did it, baby. We did it just like the fucking... Oh, crap. Just got lucky there. We just did it the way the Giants did it today. Right? Yeah, fuck that. I'm just kidding. I knew you guys were having a ball when I was watching that game. I was like, those fucking assholes. No, I wasn't like that at all. You guys are cool. I just hate douchebag fans. You guys are cool as hell. We just keep it real, man. We just keep it real. Ain't nothing wrong with keeping it real, bro. If we suck or something, we suck, you know? It is what it is. I ain't gonna get mad at nobody for speaking truth. Last level is literally a genius. He had an IQ. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, Black Gift, the more I try, usually, dude, I die. If I'm trying something that I've never done before. See, this game's kind of an exception. I've done this before, so you can't think of it as the same way. It probably, because I sound like I'm contradicting myself. But I've done this before, so it's different. But a game that I've never done before, I'm trying to know death. The more you try it, bro, at least me, the worse I get, dude. The worse I get. Gotta just shut it off. Literally just stop trying for like 45 minutes and then try again. Yeah, it's like a refresher. I'm telling you, that's my words of wisdom to you. That's my words of wisdom to you. Words of wisdom. That's my... If I can get there with a... power up, it'll be huge. Took a chance there. I shouldn't have rushed that. Well, we meet. There it is. Thank you, guys. We got in that deep conversation, and look what happened. Got in that deep convo, baby. Thank you. Keep it 100, baby. That's crazy. Dolph Lundgren's that smart. Oh, wow. Yeah, for sure, Black Gift. Take a break, buddy. Take a break. Take like 45 minutes. That's cool, Matthew. Shit, I'm not. I bet my IQ ain't shit. I might seem like kind of smart. I'm terrible when it comes to book smart, dude. Why the pipe is clear and the rest is typical green. Thank you.